I wonder whether this may be a good opportunity for us to use our consultant advice and guidance service to get some help about your problem.
So what is that?
It's a secure communication system by message which allows me as a GP to get specialist advice from my consultant colleagues about your condition from the local hospital.
And is that safe?
It is. It's a very secure system, so I can reassure you that the only people who would have access to the information that I send in the message are myself and the consultant at the other end at Lancaster Hospital.
That sounds really good. So how long would I have to wait?
Well, it's a pretty quick service. We have a turnaround time of a maximum of 5 working days, which means that I will hopefully be able to get back in touch with you with the consultant's message back to me about your problem within 5 days at the latest. The benefits that we've got for the system are that, number one, it may be that the specialist feels that they don't need to see you in outpatient clinic at all, that we can manage your problem with their advice here in general practice, saving you a trip to hospital. It also might mean that if the specialist decides he or she should see you in clinic, that they may advise on specialist tests that we could do in advance, which means that when you get to the hospital, we can make more of a decision because the tests that are needed to make that decision have already been done, and that may save you further trips to hospital.
Right, okay, that sounds great.
Does that sound okay?
Yeah, happy with that.
Terrific. Okay, what I'll do is I'll start to type the message in now. Great, so that's the message done, and I'm going to send the message now to the consultant who will receive it instantly at the hospital.
Right, okay.
Hello, is that Jane? Hi Jane, it's Dr. Dingle here ringing from the GP surgery. I've got some good news. I've got that message back from the consultant. He's come back to me and said that he doesn't feel he needs to see you in clinic, which is good news. And he's given me some really valuable advice about a new treatment medication that we can try. So I'm just going to take a couple of minutes and talk to you about the pros and cons of that type of tablet and see how you feel. Is that okay? Great, so we've agreed that I'll leave a prescription out for you to collect from reception. If you have any problems with the tablet, by all means give us a ring here at the surgery and we can talk them through. Okay, so my experience with Jane there using the advice and guidance service is absolutely typical of a standard day-to-day advice and guidance message that we send. What's really good about the system is that we're helping to break down barriers between primary and secondary care clinicians. We're actually having communication and dialogue in real-time terms, which leads to improved patient journeys and often reduced unnecessary outpatient appointments. Not only that, but for me as a GP, it's very, very educational to get advice from my consultant colleagues specifically around real-life cases.